So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
So things are underway. Well timed, excellent interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Ambitious ball here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Looking to play him in. He's found a way through. Great ball at Shevchenko! He's done very well to get to that.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Towering header! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's intervened well there. Now that's well seen too. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Rice. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So, naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Alexander-Arnold, and he has been fouled there.
Madrid really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, now he can run away with it. Good chance here! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Alexander-Arnold. It'll be a throw-in. He's got away. Oh, good take. He's having a shot! A probing pass. And that has been slung wide. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well read, nice interception.
Barcelona really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So a big moment. Oh, no, he misses from the spot.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second-guess what the keeper was trying to do.
Messi picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, easy pickings there. And he cuts out the supply. Looking for options for movement. Rice cuts it out. Ødegaard, who does have an assist to his name. Throw in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Nicely weighted ball. That ball looks a good one. Takes a shot! Konate with the clearance. Vermin.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Camavinga. Rice. And Simeone. And that's been won straight back. Now, can they get him away? And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, this looks sharp. Rice.
2 minutos de descuento.
And the pass is intercepted. Tacho gets across to intercept that. Simeone. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Madrid finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we are back on the way.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Camavinga! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Camavinga certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell.
Applies the finish! Magnificent! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are right back in business!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Madrid restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Grimaldo. Well, that pass isn't the best. Grimaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He is through here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Ferran Torres couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
He's having a hit! Superb from Odegaard! About as smooth as it gets. Into the lead once more. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Struck first time. Shevchenko is flagged offside.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And Shevchenko! Shevchenko! This guy is class! A finish right from the top draw! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid dragged themselves back again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Played out wide. Camavinga. Camavinga! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Camavinga probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Messi is there, and he can pick it up. Now it's Messi. Played out towards the right wing. Well, what about it? This is going right to the wire. Can he get it through? Shevchenko. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Odegaard. Trossard. Alexander-Arnold simply refused to be outdone there. Searching pass he's played there. Messi. Pacho cuts out the pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Ferran Torres. Pinches it off him. Well, that has not gone well. Well, that looks a decent ball. That has been cut short.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Pass somewhat off target. Alexander-Arnold given the lift of his goal. Konate spots it and intercepts. Now it's come to nothing. Pacho gets over and intercepts.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for
Ferran Torres. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
And this is the big chance. He's gone for it! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Sabani. It's a pretty loose pass. He's beaten the last man. This looks promising. Tries one from range. Oh, that was no routine save.
Grimaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Completely! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Lopez that is being shifted off it. Alexander-Arnold. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And there goes the final whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action.
That's going in strongly.
Tries to play it through, and it's made its way to him. And that is not getting there. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
In Paul Scholes, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield. One of England's.
Oh, he's not played the ball. That's a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Bayer Leverkusen are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think that he was trying to intimidate.
Great vision. Decent chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now they can spring out of defence. And there's the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Aimed beyond the defence. That is a great pick out. Vermeer! Now this could be a chance.
Goes for a shot!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Rice probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Beckenbauer. Scholes. Aguero. Stood up well to him there. Grimaldo. Looking for options for movement. And he's straight offside. Casillas. Beckenbauer. And it's Luis Suarez. Sabani. Scholes. Koundé. Played out towards the right wing. The less said about that pass, the better. Rice. Camavinga. Well, that has not gone well. Great defending, strong and determined. That'll be a throw-in. He's found a way past. He is through here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he lines up a cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Zabani gets over and intercepts. And that was asking for too much. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's gone back to the keeper, Casillas, a keeper with complete command over his defence. Zabani. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Camavinga. This looks promising. Messi. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Scholes, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. A probing pass. Bullish! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Sabani. Koundé. Scholes. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking for a runner. It's a pretty loose pass. Koundé. Scholes. Bayer Leverkusen, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Casillas clears. Shevchenko. Casillas gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Serginho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is good alertness. That is ended up in no man's land. Half-time getting close now. He's got away. Takes a shot. Camavinga. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. He leaps for it. Well, now that's another chance. Has another go. And that is doing no harm.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Koundé. Looking to play him in. And it's Aguero. Now Luis Suarez. Bebeto receives it in a good position here. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And we are up to the break.
Madrid really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! What a wonderful goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory. He's just managed the apple on top of the tree.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Bayer Leverkusen have penetrated for the first time.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Aguero did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Mbappe! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shevchenko. Scholes. That pass has been well intercepted. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Aguero has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. Bayer Leverkusen choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves.
Chance! That caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Driven forward. Suarez going after that. Not the most accurate pass. Right, Shevchenko, and he cuts out the supply. Can he get on the end of this? Luis Suarez. That's a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Just about up to the hour now. No way through. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Threads one in. That's a nicely shaped ball. And Shevchenko! And that's a good finish. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind.
Shevchenko! Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And Messi! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Koundé. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Shevchenko! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
The pass is intercepted. There's the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Koundé. Now, can they get him away? Nicely worked. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, it's Scholes. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And this is Shevchenko.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
He's on it, can he get away? And Shevchenko! And how did he not put that away?
Shevchenko has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Camavinga! And no, he had to, and yet he could not. Oh, real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Another one of football's and how moments. Corner number 4 coming up here. Bayer Leverkusen have the chance to go the other way. Just eases him off the ball. Looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there. And he's being shifted off it. Tries to pass it through. Messi. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Brilliantly cut out. Nicely weighted ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
No luck with that dink over the top. And Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Casillas claims comfortably. Aubameyang. Can he get it through? Messi. Nicely spread. Pass somewhat off target. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Luis Suarez. Takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? It's fallen kindly here. Goal! We thought they were done, but never say never.
Gol del Bayern Leverkusen.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise. And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Shevchenko claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Rice with the foul. No, not quite.
De Bruyne has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched. Good effort from distance. Rice. Rice getting forward. Oh, some tackle that. Rice. De Bruyne. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
And Messi! Well, there's the clearance. Fernandez. Aims beyond the defence. Now that is a hefty challenge. And it's been hooked away. Very early stages, Jim, but anything... Oh, that's ambitious. Now there's a terrific hit. And we have our very first corner. Yamal! Robertson with the clearance. And again! Goal! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
He's found a way through. Messi! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And he's there to get it away.